Maybe I should put my hood up to match you. Alright guys, welcome to another vlog. Today, actually in about 5 minutes, I'm actually going to take Mason to the vet now. I said in my last vlog that he, that's a lot of chewing.
Overcooked meat.
Sorry. They were very thin pork chops.
So like hit or miss. Usually like there'll be at least 1 or 2 meals a week that's like overcooked.
Sorry, still learning.
I'm still learning 4 years later.
Hey! I said in my last vlog that Mason, we've been noticing some blood in his stool. And it started exactly a week ago today, and it's been like every other poo. We thought it started to get better, but like it's still a thing a week later, so it's better to just get him checked out, see what's going on.
No, if you see blood in the stool, it's kind of an emergency because it's clearly internal bleeding. I mean, we thought maybe it was like a hemorrhoid or something. It was like fresh blood.
The first one was fresh.
Because you get those all the time. So
I've never had a hemorrhoid before, so don't even put me on blast.
On blast.
But no, like
there's like black, like charred spots.
Yes, it's darker, it's like burgundy. Yeah, I'm starting to get worried now. And then plus, like I wanted him to get blood work done anyway pretty soon just because of everything that Jenny's been going through. Like it's a good idea, and he's like 10 years old. He's never had blood work done. So now's the time to just go get it all done.
Both dogs were up in PA, so Jenny got Lyme. Is it not that crazy that Mason could have it too?
It wouldn't be.
He had massive ticks on him that we would pull off.
It would be nice to get him tested, and then he just has like the only health problems he's only ever had was like the warts. You guys remember the wart situation? He still gets them, and they still like do their thing, and they still like explode and stuff. They're pretty nasty. And he does have like these like fatty tumors on his chest and like around his body. But other than that, like he's been great.
And that's what
like Ella, his whole life.
And that's what Ella had, and then all of a sudden turned quick, and like you start seeing blood in the stool. Like, you know, Ashley's going, just a little check, make sure everything's all right.
I'm hoping it's a little check and everything's good.
But things could turn, just like Jenny, and all of a sudden he could have bowel cancer or something crazy.
It's like PTSD going there thinking everything's fine, and then like it's not. So like I'm a little scared, but it's just me and Mason going because Jessie has to stay home with Jenny because she's very anxious if I leave, and especially if Mason leaves with me.
She like it's bad. Like you think like dude, you're babying her.
No,
so she'll be fine.
She shakes.
She starts like almost having a near seizure and starts like screaming, like not barking, screaming like and like uncontrollable shakes.
It's so sad.
Yeah, like to the point like I think her body's shutting down.
She doesn't like when we're separated.
No.
So he's
somebody
just
needs to be with her.
Yeah. But I gotta go like now, so I will keep you guys updated. I'm very nervous.
If you need to have me on, you have to be like super.
I know. When are we gonna catch a break? I'm like exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I hope Mason's all right because I can't deal with another dog down. I just can't do it. Hi, bud. You gonna be a good boy for the vet? Mason, you gonna be a good boy for the vet? Yeah, you're gonna be alright. You'll be okay. Just gonna get some blood work done. Oh. Come sit, bud. Come sit. Over here. Good boy.
Look, Jenny's, it's Babeson. Mason's back.
Alright, so what are your predictions?
My predictions? So Ashley did me the same.
Just got back.
Yeah, I recorded it.
Just walked in the door.
Yeah, you're giving me the same service that I gave with Jenny, which I don't like, which now I see how it feels. So we just got blood work done, or did they take the stool?
They took a stool.
They took what? Yeah, okay. Dude, I have no idea. I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like it's not good because your vibe, I don't know. It's not a good vibe I'm getting.
Not a good vibe?
No.
So, Mason has Lyme's disease.
I had a feeling. There was a period 2 months ago where their breath smelled exactly the same. And I was telling Ashley, I'm like, dude, like, because once we realized why Jenny's breath smelled like that was that urea smell. I kept telling her, I was like, dude, I remember 2 months ago, Mason's breath smelled identical to that smell.
They did smell pretty bad.
But Mason's...
His went away.
His went away, and if I had to guess, it's because he's a larger dog, so he doesn't get hit as hard as Jenny, whereas, like, she only has so much blood in her size, but, like, what is his kidney levels and stuff?
They're sending it out, so it's going to be, like, the big one, like Jenny.
Oh, so you didn't get any blood results, but they just saw Lyme positive.
Yep. He is good on everything else, and it was, the weird thing is, like, he had the little, like, tester, and he came in with it, and we were talking while we were waiting for the results to show up, and he looked over at it, like, 2 minutes later and was like, yeah, he's all good, you know, this would show heartworm, like, Lyme, literally everything, it's all good. And we're like, okay, and then we started talking again, and then he turned around, and it flipped on the Lyme, and he's like, wait, it's actually blue now. I asked, I was like, okay, so could something be happening causing the blood in his stool? And he said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because at first he was like, he's like, something that would cause this is if you have a cat around and he's eating cat poop. And I was like, he's on the leash with me every time he goes out. I know what he's doing. And at first he was like, I have no idea. But then when it flipped to positive, I was like, okay, so now what does this mean? Could it be something from the Lyme? And he said, we won't know until we get the results on Monday. He's like, that will show the kidney, that will show all the things.
Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how
he
it would affect.
He thinks it's unrelated.
I think, yeah, because I don't know how it would affect blood and stool.
I don't know. But he's like, is he lethargic? And I was like, dude, he's the laziest dog. I don't know. Like, yeah, he's always been lethargic. Like, I don't know.
And then the stains on his face and stuff.
He said it is a saliva.
Yeah.
But he also does have gingivitis. His gums are inflamed a little bit, but he said his teeth are in really good condition. But he does have a little gingivitis. But he said from the staining on his teeth, there is something you can buy and give him and it will help or whatever. If you don't do anything about it, like it won't just go away on its own.
I mean, let this be a learning lesson for all you guys watching. We've always had bad ticks here. I mean, my mom was bit by a Lone Star tick and she got alpha-gal from that, which is a condition where like you can't eat pork and beef because technically like the blood in the tick was from a pig or a cat. It's crazy. But like with deer, we have so many deer. Like we have so many deer in Jersey and PA, and the ticks bite the deer and they transmit Lyme virus. I have friends that have Lyme disease, and now apparently both dogs have Lyme. Yeah, get some kind of tick. I remember Canine Advantix, all the ads, they'd have a yellow lab like singing like, "Fleas, ticks, mosquitoes."
Like, it's hard to trust those because I hear bad stories about like, you know, affecting dogs badly.
Yeah, versus getting Lyme.
We won't know results till Monday morning, and they will call you again.
Okay.
Guys, this sucks.
Yeah, because now Mason's going to be feeling crappy. He's going to be on an antibiotic for a whole month. He was
going to send me home and be like, yeah, like literally nothing's wrong with him. He's fine. But then I brought up the Jenny situation. I was like, I want him to get blood work today. I want him to be tested for Lyme and all this. And he was like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So then we finally did that.
That sounds like a good idea, Miss Doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got deja vu.
Did you?
But not because we just did it, but you saying that, like with the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was just going to send me home and be like, I don't know. We'll test the poop and get back to you.
You should be a veterinarian at this point. Yeah, that's
sucks.
crappy. Nah, that sucks. Especially...
I was so excited when he was like, yeah, it all looks good. Like, nothing came up. And then it, like, flipped last second. I was crushed. But I'm hoping that...
I mean, he's not going to be...
Like,
I don't imagine...
Jenny situation.
No, his breath was bad 2 months ago. It's not now. I don't think it'll be...
At least it won't be kidney related, but maybe something else related. Like
I mean, well, what sucks is you're treating something that, like, we don't know how much impact it's having on him right now. We don't even know the levels. So I think we should wait to do the medication until we get the blood on Monday.
No, I
because
want
the
to do
stool,
it because he has Lyme's disease.
Yeah,
this will
but
help with the Lyme.
Yeah, I just don't know. Usually you just get Lyme, not usually, but like I think the percentage of what Jenny's got is like 5. You have a 5% chance if you got Lyme. Most cases of Lyme are not going to lead to like full-blown kidney failure or anything like that. So like that's why
We've seen it happen.
No, I'm saying that the percentage chance of that is very slim. Even it sucks with Jenny, but I'm saying like we just wait a couple days just to see the results, because if that creatinine levels and the BUN levels are normal, we should not be administering that, because that means the Lyme is just in him and it's just,
we'll
you know what I'm saying?
I still gotta reel in what just happened.
Well, we gotta give Jenny her medication, but as of right now, Mason's he's clearly had Lyme then way back months ago. Like we don't know, and really, it's not about that. It's about the blood in the stool. That's more of an emergency than anything else. They didn't mention about getting like an ultra or like what they would do.
They just
for blood in the stool.
First. He said.
You didn't ask like what would.
I asked. I was like, "Is it something he could have ate that was sharp?" And it like cut him up, and he said no, that like, it wouldn't show like that. And then I asked, could he have hemorrhoids? And he looked at him, and whatever his glands, and he said everything is fine. He would be swollen back there and red if he did have hemorrhoids, but he said he is perfectly healthy back there.
Well, we'll see Monday.
Yeah.
Like Casper.
I look like Casper?
Yeah,
You're the one wearing all white?
Look...
Get out of here. It is Monday morning, guys. It was a long weekend, but we got Mason's results, and he is okay for right now.
I didn't expect it.
I didn't either. I woke up when Jess told me. I had happy tears.
Did you give him a hug?
Yes, I did. It was such a relief. Still happy tears.
I'm still like confused because I could have swore his breath was like the same as Jenny's, and he had tested positive, but
his body was just better at fighting it, I guess, than Jenny's. So yeah, all of his stuff came back normal when it came to kidneys.
That's what the voicemail said. But we asked for the blood results and we got them, and there are some levels that are like a little higher, and like one being like the reticulocytes, which means the bone marrow was creating red blood cells, which is usually a response to anemia. Did he go through, like maybe he was fighting?
And this is like the tail end of it, of like it finally getting back to normal, because even that, it's like, it's not even like that high, it's just slightly high.
He's got some other randomly high stuff, but like
random things like
more on the nutrition side,
stuff like that. Nothing too serious, nothing that's jumping out at us.
And
so he is okay
too.
It's been 3 days now, and he's had normal stools. So I mean, obviously, I'm like keeping an eye on that, and will continue to keep an eye on that.
Sad that I'm so skeptical. Because we haven't had good news before, for any things really. So I'm always like, huh?
I know. That's why when you told me, because like they called him, but he texted me first and said that everything was normal, and I just had like, as soon as I woke up, I just had happy tears, because I'm like, wow, finally some good news. It's been so long, I feel like, since we've had good news, and I was like really hoping on this. And even last time when we were talking about it, I'm like, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna like, I think he's gonna be fine. But like even then, I'm just like, I'm hoping for that. Did I actually think that he was gonna be fine? Not really. I thought like something was gonna jump at me.
It's sad that our good news comes off the removal of bad. But then again, I don't know what that would even be. Like just organic good, like Mason finds a girlfriend. I don't even know.
That Mason's health is okay. I mean, this is the first time he's ever had, his blood taken, and first time we've ever seen any of, anything health related with him. He's always just been fine. So
it just happens like that for whatever stupid reason. The fat old dog is fine, and the young puppy, healthy one is up.
Yeah,
same with like me, and
she's over here getting some sunshine right now. So I mean, it's such a huge relief because now like we know Mason's okay.
It's all on Jenny.
And we can focus on Jenny and getting her better.
But we are still gonna probably keep Mason on these antibiotics just to be safe, because like, and we still don't know with the stool, like, so we're not out of the woods yet. Like,
no,
for all we know, like there is some cancerous type stuff with his small bowel or something. Who knows?
could happen.
Like,
it could, or it could just be food sensitivity, or I mean, they ruled out his stool sample. They said no parasites. It was fine. It was normal. They didn't find anything with that. So at least that one was ruled out. Yeah, finally some good news. Woke up happy this morning. So, yay.
I'm not happy because of Jenny's, but...
Well, obviously I'm not happy because of Jenny either, but I'm happy that not both of them are down. Like, we can focus on Jenny now.
Yeah. Just helps us out.
And it's just, it's better on my mind knowing that Mason's okay. Are you happy with the news?
No, I wish it was terrible.
I'm just saying.
No.
Be happy for Mason.
I am, but it's not. I wish there was still an opportunity for Jenny to have a similar result.
Well, that's what we're hoping for with the next blood test, that like everything gets better in the next few weeks. And she does have it. She played this morning. She's got energy. I'm about to feed her some breakfast, but we'll get her there. One day at a time. Right?
Yes.
I guess.